Welcome to this video which looks at what to do after you've installed a LANGuardian. My name is Darren, I'm Head of Technical Services here at NetFort. So now let's take a look at the top things to check once you've got your LANGuardian installed. So probably the first one is to make sure you're capturing usernames from Active Directory. So to do that, click on Reports, go across here to Identity. Select the first report, which is Directory Logons. Run it, probably last 24 hours is fine. It looks good, so we're capturing usernames here from Active Directory. Next thing to check is that we're capturing data from the network. So to do that, simple check is to go to our search dashboard, click IP address or subnet, and in this field here, type in the range of IP addresses or subnets that you use on your network. So my network here, I use 192.168.0.0/16. Click on Go. Go to focus here in the last 24 hours. You can change that. So let's see. So last 24 hours, we've got 24 gigabytes data, mostly TCP traffic. We've got a lot of web traffic, tap talkers. Got web conversations, proxy conversations, files being accessed, websites being accessed. So that looks good. Maybe just for one or two, just click on the drill down option here. So the blue links give you the option to drill down. So yeah, we're getting clients here on the web. Just keep drilling down, just make sure our drill down works. That looks good. Click on the total here, resolves the web activity. Click on the total number of hits to websites, and it resolves this actually to YouTube. That looks fine. Final check here is just click the user button, and that's shown. So checked a good few things there. Traffic analysis is working. We got our username with the report, and we're also resolving the traffic to actual website names. Next things to check. Let's do some forensics. So we've got an IP address we need to investigate. So type in an IP address, maybe of your own system or of the server. So 192.168.0.6 is an example I'm going to use. Again, in my case, I'm looking at the last 24 hours. It's very similar to the previous one, but in this here, we're going to get a bit more forensic type information. Like we've got security type information here. Windows file share activity, emails, web proxy sessions, top websites accessed. Looks like it's running Opera and Mozilla coming out of this client here, this IP address. And that all looks fine. For any of these, again, you can have the option to drill down. Let's go back to the search page. And I might want to check and see if my file activity reports are working. So to do that, go search for a file name. In my case, I want to find out who's accessing that folder called Finance. Just type in the file, either a file or folder name in here. Click on Go. So yes, we're picking up activity associated with the Finance folder. Get the username associated with that as well. So Wendy in the sales department is accessing some spreadsheets. Let's drill down into total. We can see she's opened them to read. My next check, I'm going to check the web reports again. So I want to find out who's accessing a particular website. So I go to website search, type in name of a website. I'm going to search for anybody on Facebook. Click Go. So yes, we've got a number of clients on Facebook and the option to drill down. Let's go back to my home page. So the next thing, we want to check out some of the advanced LANGuardian reports. So the first one I'm going to take a look at here is going to go to IP, click on More. And we got a full list of all IP traffic type reports. So I'm going to take a look at the first one here, which is inbound connections. So these are inbound connections into my network. Let's run the report over the last hour. See what we get back. So we have two ports open here on our firewall, port 1433 and 445, and we have the option to drill down to see what's happening here. So in this case, it's coming from an external IP address. Drill down again, and we can see what server it's connecting to. In this case, it's connected to a SQL server. So they're very powerful reports if you want to try and understand what is coming in and out of your network perimeter. Next thing to do is to create a custom report. So I want to create a report which looks at traffic to and from one of our offices in Toronto. So to do that, we go click on Reports, select Traffic Distribution. In the subnet field, I'm going to type in the IP range associated with that. Just change time period here, just to see what's happening on that link over the last 24 hours. So we've got a lot of iTunes traffic, some proxy traffic. So this is a report I need to keep a very close eye on. So to save this as a custom report, just click on More Actions, Save Report. So in this case, I'm going to call it WAN Toronto link. So all traffic on Toronto WAN link. Save that off. What that means now is that when I click on reports, there I've got my new WAN Toronto link there. I have others created earlier. So you can click on that report. It's already got the filter filled in, so you can just run it whenever you want. Or better still, if you're log on to your LANGuardian, you can go into report name here. So to start typing in T-O-R-O, there it is there, Toronto link. So this report finder, you can get quick access to your custom reports. Just start typing in the report name. The next thing I want to do is I want to get that report emailed to a number of users in the Toronto site. So these users want a report showing them traffic on their link and they want to get it on a daily basis. So to get an email report sent out, we click on the settings button here, select configuration. First thing I'm going to do is configure the email distribution list. So I've got some set up here already. I'm going to create a new one. I'm going to call it Toronto. I'm going to add a new list. So within here then we put their email addresses. And we're going to choose a daily report. Save that. By the way, it's comma separated, so we put in sales at netfort.com as well. So we save that off first. Then what we do is we click on the report wizard, because we need to assign a report to this new distribution list. So the next screen, when it loads up, lists all reports available. What you want to do is scroll down to the bottom, which has got the custom reports. Here they are here. I have 3 set up. So this one here, WAN Toronto link, we're going to send that to the Toronto team and save that off. And that's it done. So every day now, that whoever's on that group will get a report showing traffic to and from that subnet over the previous 24 hours. What I also want to do is, because there's a bit of focus on that link at the moment, is modify our dashboards. So back to the home page here. And I've got my search dashboard or search view. If I click on dashboard here, I want to modify one of these. So I've got a bandwidth activity dashboard. So I want to change this dashboard so that I've got that new report listed. So you click on edit. We want to go to reports. Scroll down here to the custom ones. Here they are. And then what you can do is, using your mouse, click on it, drag it across, put it in where you need to put it. You can double click it to change its time period. So I want to focus on the last 24 hours or whatever you want to do, and save that off. So dashboard reloads. This here, it'll take a couple of minutes for it to update. So this will give you an up-to-date view of what's happening on that link. Finally, I want to check the security status of our network here, any unusual activity. So to do that, click on Reports, go to Security by Signature, go to focus on the last 24 hours. Let's see what's happening. So there's a lot of instances here I need to investigate. We've got network scanning, we've got spam, we've got conflict worm, Cisco device configuration mode. There's a lot of problems here to investigate. A lot of events as well. It seems like a daunting task to try and investigate thousands and thousands of events. But with LANGuardian, it's straightforward. First one I want to take a look at actually is the configure worm. So scroll across here, and to make it easy to understand the scale of the problem, we have the option here to drill down by the source. So how many machines out there have the configure worm? So drill down, break down by source, click on the little arrow here, and there's the list. So there's actually only 9 systems. It's still bad, but we've narrowed down to 9 systems now. So now we can start working and resolving by just focusing on these systems here. Let's go back a screen. And you can take the same approach for any of these here. Got spam, possibly spam on our network. We also got network scanning. Again, we drill down by the source. Something is scanning our network out there. So it's just one machine, so this is going to be fairly straightforward to resolve this one. Let's drill down and see what it's trying to do. Scanning our network on port 455 Microsoft port. Definitely going to investigate this one. Click on the user button to find out the user, so I want to give them a quick ring. And you get the username as well. So they're the top things that you should do once you've got your LANGuardian installed. If you want to get the LANGuardian installed on your network, please visit our website www.netfort.com, where you can download a free trial today.